I came here about a year ago and I expressed my disappointment in the Human Rights Commission for not taking seriously the right of people to have some space. So I really love this report, but it is a lot of information, a lot of detailed information. But really where the problem lies is somewhere in the sentiment of the people in Eugene against the homeless and against the idea of providing space for the homeless. I was homeless in the 1970s, and we marveled at the comprehensiveness of the laws that you couldn't sleep in this sidewalk, you couldn't sleep in this zoo, you couldn't sleep in any of the private property, you couldn't sleep in the public lands, you couldn't sleep in the parks. And so we hid, and it's still the same today. I want to remind all homeowners that all of our home titles are fake. They were invented, beginning in 1843, by little committees who created this Oregon Territory provisional government and granted themselves 1 square mile each. Then the Congress came by and the Donation Land Claims Act and endorsed their giving themselves 1 square mile each. And to this day, that's where these checkerboards came from. And so I've been asking physicists and mathematicians if it's possible for someone to exist and have their human rights to life without having a place, geographical coordinates, Cartesian space, and none of them they're baffled, any way that humans could live without having space somewhere. That's called a human right. That's called a human right. So I want action on this. I want the city to suspend and have a moratorium on these quality of life issues, whatever they are, ticketing people for sleeping, until there is space where they're allowed to go. There isn't space. And until that time, I want the city to let them sleep in Alton Baker Park or any public space until they come up with an answer where those people are supposed to be allowed to live. And I want more militancy out of the Human Rights Commission. Where's the militancy going to come from? It's not going to come from the Real Estate Commission or whatever these other commissions around here. So, thanks for listening.
Thank you.